as I say, these are all sorted and ready to ship. There's 82 cartons here ready to ship right now. I would say by the end of February, maybe the end of January, I'm not sure, depending on how quick I can get them done. These will be going to a place called, here we are, just here, Khmer.
Ah, Siem Reap, the place where I ran my marathon to help raise funds for landmine victims.
So that's where they're going. And these are for the teachers in Khmer. Teachers, 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 adults, adults. I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
I'd like you to put yourself in this situation and see whether you can work it out. And I've asked this question in assemblies at schools, and I've asked in organisations, and it's a question which just takes a little bit of thought, and suddenly you can understand the enormity of what we're doing. I was in a province called Praveen, and we had 120 students there, and we were giving pens, pencils, books, and the Khmer dictionaries, translations. And I came to this little girl and I gave her a pen, and she looked at me and she said, "Would you like a book?" "Would you like a pen?" Thinking that she really didn't know what I was giving her. She said, "No." So I went to the next one, and the next one did the same thing. They didn't want a pen. Now I ask you a question. The girl asked me for a pencil. Why did the girl ask me for a pencil?
I'm not too sure.
Okay. It's very difficult sometimes to try to work out. This is the enormity of what we are doing. If you take an exercise book and you write in that exercise book in pen, when you finish the exercise book, you throw it away.
Is it because the ink leaks?
But if you use a pencil, and you start in the beginning and you finish the book in pencil, you take a rubber, you can rub it all out, and you've got yourself a book. That's the enormity of what we have in the provinces, whereby the children's needs are so great.
And you're just lacking the resources.
That's right. But we do what we can, but that really got to my heart. Really. It took me a while to work it out. Really, there's a place called Khmer, which they will be delivered there in approximately a month and a half's time from now.
Okay. And how do the books all get there?
Well, we have an organisation which I've set up.
Yeah.
We go through a place called Pack and Send, which is in Frankston. They pick them up. They come here, they pick them up, and they check that each one is sealed properly, and then they put them onto a pallet. The pallet is then boxed, sealed, and then glad wrapped, and then picked up and brought to the shipping companies, which is in Melbourne. Once they ship them to there, we have 3 weeks on the water, and they arrive in a place called Kampansong. Now, Kampansong is the beginning of the journey. They take them from there, and once we pay all of the fees, we get them to Nong Pien. Now, Nong Pien, Venerable Piram, he then only has the job of sorting them out, which I've given him a packing slip of which boxes go to whom, and then he picks up the phone and he rings Khmer, he rings Battambang, he rings the orphanage, he rings all of the places, Pulsat, Praveen, where the books are destined for. They come and they pick up the books with vans and cars and trucks and whatever, and then they deliver them back to their temple.
And do they go to schools or families or?
No, they go back. See, that most of the temples have their own schools.
Oh, I see.
And for instance, the one in Polsat, we started there approximately 1 year ago with 70 students.
Yeah.
Within 6 months, the 70 students and everybody in the province started to get to know that English is being taught. They presently have 140 students now going to the temple to be taught by the 4 monks, which have been taught with all of the teaching books.
Using these books.
And that's the process, the whole process of the way it's going. It's just not one effort. It's many people have donated their times, teachers. Many people have got on board as far as the companies and pack and send, and it's all being donated, all being financed by the temple and the Buddhist Association and Venerable Old Sam. And of course we have our media, CBN, of which we have all of this backing, which is terrific for the help. I think we can all see it's actually doing good. And I think if it was being lost, or if the cost was too much, and people wouldn't want to help.
That's
but
right.
we are being able to really make a difference. And isn't that important in life? To make a difference in your life.
I think it's probably one of the most important things in life, to help others and to not just help your own self in life.
Definitely, I agree, 100%.
To find out more about Terry and his stories and any pictures that you'd like to see of the children receiving their books, go to www.cbav.org.
Yes, that's very important. I think that will see the results. Yes.
That's right, to see the smiles on the children's faces.
Yes, oh, there's a lot of smiles. They have a beautiful smile, all of the children, they really do. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed seeing a little.
All the books, not letters. Do you ever feel that one day you would have sent enough books to these towns and villages?
Well, I had thought that I'd already reached that day, but I said to Venerable Old Sam actually last week, I think now with 11,250 books plus the 5,000 still to go, I think we've done. And he said to me, I've just come back from Cambodia, and I have earmarked another 5 provinces. In one of the provinces there are 600 children. And the enormity of that is that for every 120 children I need 2,000 books. So that's 600, you can work it out yourself. In one province alone I need another 6,000. So can I see the end of it?
No.
I cannot. I cannot see the end. I would ask the viewers, we're not looking for money, although that would be helpful to recoup costs. But if there is a way that your viewers can give us their support by contacting Venerable Old Sam or myself, or even going to the website which has been set up by CBN, and if they can give us some sort of help, we would appreciate it. The children of Cambodia would appreciate it.
Definitely.
So what I'm asking the viewers today, if they can in some way donate even time to sort books out for me, to pick up books for me, or in some way to deliver empty cartons, or to deliver books themselves, fairly good quality books, for all of those ages, 5 to 6, 7 to 8, 9 to 11, junior adult books and adult books. If they can donate those books, we would make sure, and I promise them, it will get to the children of Cambodia.
For everyone at home who's watching and would like to help Terry in his great project, just head to My Cambodia TV website and you can find out more about his projects and how you can assist. So Terry, is there anything else that you'd like to say?
We've covered most aspects. Yes, it's been very nice meeting you, and I hope that we have another interview later on, or maybe even see you in Cambodia.
I hope so too, Terry, and I'm so touched by your stories, and I'm sure the viewers at home are as well.
Okay.
On behalf of CBN and Cameron Sarr, I'd like to thank you very much for coming today and sharing your stories with us.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed for asking me. Thank you.
Thanks guys for watching My Cambodia TV today. I hope you enjoyed the interview with Terry. See you next time.
I have been approached by Care Australia to actually help with costs and also to perhaps for me to donate books that I will have left over. So when that day arises, I'll start doing that.
You might have to spread the word.
I think so.